Woo! I'm just gonna talk and act like we're live when we're probably not live. Hey Jared, are we live?
I believe we are, my guy.
Whoa, that's all that's gonna go on there. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another episode of. Nobody's gonna finish it.
You're the host. You finish the shit, my guy.
Nah, man, this is supposed to be like the whole. Welcome to.
Don't they have like audiences for that?
We're working on it, all right. Look, right now, y'all the audience.
You're right.
Welcome to another episode of
the IMO Podcast.
You didn't say it with feeling. Maurice didn't say anything at all.
Hey, at least I said something, right?
Nah, you niggas are fired.
What?
Guys, welcome to the IMO Podcast, the podcast where we talk about all things pop culture related, video game related, just a bunch of other stupid shit that's happening in the world. We're kind of like a news channel, but not really a news channel. We're just really here to shoot the shit. My name is Andre, and I'll be your host, your comrader, your numerator, your numerator, your denominator, your you're all that shit. I'm joined by those other integers over here, Maurice.
The integers?
I am more than an integer, but less than.
So wait, that doesn't sound.
Subhuman, bitch.
like everything you just said did not sound flattering at all. And we got Jared.
What up, pimps? How y'all doing? How you doing, Andre?
I'm doing. Oh, you already know how I'm doing.
You
right.
right.
Got the full setup in the house, son.
Hey.
Like the whole 70.
The whole.
Jared.
Look, man, I'm gonna get a 2080 next year.
Jared, I was hoping you didn't see that. That's fine. It's not your fault.
That's mean, Jared. Why you so mean, son?
What did I do?
You said my setup mean, son.
What the? Alright, son.
Damn, son.
Maurice, you are like the worst friend I've ever had. So why you doing me like that, yo?
It's like that though.
Why are you tricking, son? That's
Why am I
tricking?
Son? Damn.
Why are you tricking?
Oh.
But no, seriously, I have finally reached my perfect form. I now have a gaming PC where I can actually play games from. I am on it right now, and this shit is glorious. I would run the specs for all you nerds out there, but nobody gives a shit about that right now. So let's just... What?
Why you should look ugly, though?
I've been to your house.
Oh! Oh! Shots! Shots! Shots!
I don't know.
This man said, I know where you live, Slim. What's good?
I don't know, son. Just saying. But no, seriously, so yeah, now that I have a rig, expect some changes coming to the show.
Hey.
Like Jared not being here anymore.
Damn! Just like that, though?
Talk to us about.
But other than that, yeah, let's go on with the show. Enough with me and my accomplishments, because I did a lot.
This nigga here.
But first, I gotta say a happy birthday to my main man, Naruto. It is my Hokage's birthday. He's like the most powerful ninja, and it's also Jared's birthday. And Naruto is the most powerful ninja in the entire universe. There is no man better than him, not even Sasuke. Sasuke's a bitch. And
can we even call them ninjas anymore? Like, for real?
No, we can't. I
Like,
don't know what you want to call them. Is not a ninja though.
These niggas is like wizards and shit with the shit they be doing. Summoning meteors. Like, what happened to the kunai and shuriken?
Madara ate it.
You right. He did, son.
He straight up ate it. Anyway, let's get into the show right now. So, if you like what you're listening to, and I know you are, please like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it to the Twitter line, share it to the Facebooks, share it to the Instagrams if you can do that. I don't know if you can do that or not. Share it to Google.
Whoops.
Whoops. Did I do that?
This nigga did not just do that.
Did I say Google Plus? But no, seriously, do all that shit. It really helps us out a lot, and we're trying to make some guidance. So let's get right into the shits. So Mark Ruffalo, everybody's favorite Hulk, because you know those other two don't really exist.
Right.
Does anybody remember the names for the other Hulks?
No.
Maurice?
No. I don't want to. I know. I know his. I know who it is, but I can't remember his name.
Shit, neither can I, and I'm the resident movie buff here, and I can't remember none of them niggas, especially that first one. Son, that first one was a weird ass movie. So, yeah, Mark Ruffalo is being fired from Avengers, maybe so, because of what he did for, not Saturday Night Live, but one of those TV shows that comes on Saturday that I don't really watch. It's some type of late night show. I want to say Jimmy Fallon, but it could be Conan or some shit. I really don't know. Is anybody else lost?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
What?
I don't know. I don't know the names either.
It was Jimmy Fallon. I'm pretty sure it was Jimmy Fallon. If it's shit, it might. I don't know.
Yeah, it was Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah. Even if it's not Jimmy Fallon, let him. So yeah, Mark Ruffalo did this whole stint on Jimmy Fallon's whatever the fuck Jimmy Fallon show, and he basically said like a bunch of fucking spoilers for Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo basically said a bunch of fucking spoilers for Avengers 4 because that's the running gag, because he pretty much spoiled all of Avengers 3 Infinity War, and that shit was hilarious. Did anybody see that interview?
I didn't.
Okay, so basically Mark Ruffalo, he was in a room, and they were getting interviewed, and Mark Ruffalo was like, "Oh, wait until you see this next Avengers movie. Everybody died." Wait a minute. Don Cheadle was like, "Nigga." He didn't say nigga, but he was really close to saying nigga. You know how a nigga has that nigga face? He was like, "Nigga." See that? And that's exactly how he was. So, yeah, that was that. So do we? First of all, this isn't real. It was clearly a joke. I don't know why niggas are taking this to be like so serious. Apparently, some niggas actually like decoded the bleeps that Mark Ruffalo said on the show, and somebody took away the bleeps and was like, he actually said this and shit. And I'm like, guys, it's a joke. It is clearly a joke. It's obviously a joke. But I guess the internet didn't get that. What you guys think?
I thought it was funny.
I mean, I'm still gonna watch it.
Right. I mean,
Avengers.
Right.
yeah, I think everybody's just gonna see the
Gonna be
movie.
in Avengers,
regardless.
nigga. Avengers are gonna be in Avengers. We're gonna watch it.
Right.
But yeah, I just kind of find it funny. Niggas like, this is clearly a joke. What are you guys doing all this dissecting this shit? Nothing he says is serious. So yeah, the internet is crazy. Let's just put it that way.
They can make and break anything, honestly. They make niggas famous. They can ruin niggas' careers. Like, they do what they want at this point. Like, the internet, I swear, the internet's like the Illuminati nowadays. Like, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Okay, so moving on. So once again, we got another trailer for Daredevil, which I swear to God, if we talk about Daredevil one more fucking time on this show.
Oh, you want to talk about Daredevil?
I do. Just like how I want to talk about Destiny again. Let's talk about Destiny in this show too. How about that? let's just call it the in Destiny the what we think about Destiny this week. That's gonna be we can make that a segment actually. So guys, what's the state of Destiny this week?
I don't know. The raid is like, the new raid is the longest raid ever? Or is that a rhetorical question? Shit.
Oh, I don't even want to play it. Never mind. way longer than Taken King or King's Fall. I'm not about it.
I mean, I think it was mostly because like niggas didn't know what they were doing, and this was like it's more encounters than Taken King. But if anything, like people have already done. I think I've already done like some speed runs of it and shit because niggas only play that game and then sleep. Oh shit, I might die. But yeah, apparently this raid is supposed to like people have like are telling me that they actually prefer this one over Taken King. Like this DLC is better than Taken King. Not by like a milestone like that like Taken King was shitted on, but this one's better. And I kind of agree, honestly.
Okay, still not coming back to Daredevil. So we got this is like our first real trailer of Daredevil season 3, the best Netflix show. I don't care what anybody says. Jessica Jones is a close second. But let's be real. Let's be real honest with ourselves. Daredevil is pretty much the best one. I don't think Jared watched it.
Hands fucking down.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not
start to finish, it's been the most consistent, the most, not even like just consistent, but it's shown like steady growth, gradual growth of the character and the people around it. Like
Right.
it's a video game series done right.
pretty much.
Series, a comic book series done right in live action.
Yeah, and I think you can credit that to the whole Netflix. They have the time. They have the capital for it. I mean, not capital. Yeah, they just have the time. They have the episodes for it. They can just stretch some shit out, pay attention to certain things. I think some episodes with Daredevil, they're in like one place and they're just like developing the characters. Like that once.
Say they have the time, and then we get season 1 Iron Fist. I'm just throwing it out there.
Why did Iron Fist?
You know we gotta come back to Iron Fist. The niggas are fucking defenders. Well, technically not anymore. I hope.
Yeah, there we go. They're no longer in Defenders. No longer in Defenders. In fact,
blessed be.
Right. In fact, Daredevil was much better than Defenders. Now that I'm thinking about it. Like a lot better.
It was. It really was.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So we got another look at Daredevil, and surprise, Kingpin is finally getting out. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. We knew that nigga was getting out.
I am shocked.
Okay, you're flabbergasted. So yeah, so now Maddie, as I like to call him, because me and Maddie go way back. Matt Murdock is now going to the dark side. He's now thinking about killing, which is one of the things that his character doesn't do, kind of like Batman, but according to that last movie, I don't know, but so yeah, Daredevil doesn't kill, and now he's considering killing people, and he's more edgy now. He's a man that's got nothing to lose because I'm on the edge, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the whole thing they're trying to do here. I kind of like it though, because Daredevil's always been like, even though you know that he will kick your ass, and will Daredevil kick your ass, he's also like he's also like the voice of reason, especially like amongst the defenders. Like there's one. I mean, I don't know whether that's. Say again.
I was just giving more emphasis.
Giving more emphasis?
Yeah, to what you were saying. He's a voice of reason with defenders, not especially.
Yeah, and but at the same time, he will fuck you up. And now to see that he's been through the ringer. He's lost pretty much everything. Well, yeah, pretty much he lost his best friend. He can't be with Karen Page. Why he wants to be with her, I have no idea. And I just have no idea whatsoever. This is huge spoilers for Jared, but fuck him, he should have watched the series.
Oh, gravy! I'm still gonna watch it.
Okay.
Hey.
So, I think he quit being Daredevil for a while, and then Elektra, the whole thing, and he lost Stick, and the nigga lost a lot in the past. Like, I swear to God, this entire timeline is like a 6-month timeline or some shit. So he's been through a lot. And then now Kingpin is getting out, and yeah, so I can see why he's like doing the whole fuck this shit. I just gotta kill this nigga. But no, you're supposed to be the voice of reason. Fuck you. He has to die. So I totally get it. Maurice.
About Daredevil season 2?
3.
Right. I thought about 2 all day, but 3. I think that this has been a great journey I love to see when characters develop. I think one of the themes, spoilers for you, Jared, one of the themes for this next round of seasons that we have is going to change. Like, a lot of characters have been stepping out of their comfort zones as far as, like, their stories. Like, in season 2 of Iron Fist, you know, we saw a new Iron Fist get elected, and Luke Cage becomes a villain, and Jessica Jones realizes she probably shouldn't be a piece of shit anymore.
That shit was hilarious.
Right. And I think it's just great that also Daredevil is running on this trend, because now they're completely shaking up like who would probably be who will probably be like in the next defense. Because now we could see Hellcat over Jessica Jones, Colleen Wing over Danny Rand, and Misty Knight over Luke Cage, with the whole team trying to take down Luke Cage. So I'm just really interested to see where Daredevil, being the flagship character for this brand, for the Netflix brand of Marvel, I would really want to know, like, where is he going to fit in that? Where is he going to fit in that? Well, where's his new role going to be?
That's a good point. I think that was the whole thing with, all right, this is everybody's second and Daredevil's third outing. Let's just shake up the shit. It's kind of like what they did with the third phase of the MCU, where they just said, well, let's just go balls to the walls with it, especially like with like Thor. Let's just change. Let's see how far we can push the characters. Let's put them in this situation. Let's put them in that situation, and let's see how far they can. I mean, not how far, but what they actually turn into. And I guess Daredevil is no exception to that. I am interested to see where Daredevil is going to go, because, like I said, he is like the voice of reason for like the Defenders, at least for me. So if he's no longer going to be this way, then what's going to happen to the rest of the team? So yeah, this is probably going to be like the most not the most excited, but the most substantial. I don't know if that's the right word or not, but the most important season. I mean, they're all important, but let's face it, some are more important than others. Because I don't know, I feel that Jessica Jones kind of like has its own self-contained story. I don't feel that Jessica Jones' story kind of matters to the rest of the team that much, and I feel that Luke Cage kind of has that thing going on.
Yeah, that's a good point you bring up, because I just finished Luke Cage season 2. I didn't realize that they brought in Danny Rand was the later half of the season for them to do like a hero team up for one of the episodes. Like, that was pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I like to see shit like that. Like, even though it's my show,
like, oh man,
like we don't have to see.
You guys live here too?
Right? Like, yeah, we're actually down the street from each other. We're like a bus ride away. Yeah, so I kind of like shit like that. I wish they would do that in the movies more, but we ain't got.
I really hope that they do it for Daredevil. I hope like Luke Cage comes in and he finds out that Luke Cage is a villain, and at some point he has to like either stop him. Or
I hope the Punisher is in this game.
Yeah, dude, I forgot about that guy.
They're the Punisher and Daredevil's what's the word I'm looking for? Dynamic was actually really fucking good, and it kind of plays into like this third season right here, because the Punisher was trying to do the shit that Daredevil wasn't, and now Daredevil was trying to do the shit that the Punisher is doing. So it'd be great if you could like bring that nigga back. Let's face it, Punisher's an awesome ass character. I didn't expect to like him as much as I did in Daredevil season 2, but holy shit, he kind of made that second season. At least a good chunk of it. Yeah. That's a little complaint for Jessica Jones. I wish they had more Jessica Jones, but Jessica Jones also had like the best story so far.
At the same time, like, her story wasn't that self-contained, because she had Foggy and other people. She may not have had like actual defenders come in.
I guess you got a point there, but it was just Foggy though. Not that I'm hating on Foggy. I actually like Foggy's character, as long as it's not Karen Page, because holy shit. I don't know why some of these niggas can't get the female characters right, because they did the same exact shit in Spider-Man PS4, and I'm just like, why do you what is this? Why do you want to be with this? But anyway, I digress. But yeah, very excited for Daredevil season 3. Can't wait to see they're doing the whole Red X thing from Teen Titans. Like, who the fuck is this? But I digress. Let's move on. So in music news, somebody's got to explain this song to me because I'm looking at the lyrics. So Jaden Smith, everybody's favorite resident, whatever the fuck you want to call Jaden Smith. I feel that everybody knows a nigga like Jaden Smith. Like he's like that one guy that's like he's kind of trying too hard, but you know that that's actually how he is. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't know. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. All right, but son, you know, like the one friend who's like, he's trying too hard to be like hip and cool, and like he's wearing like these bombastic clothes and shit. But that's actually how he is. He's not putting nobody. That's just how he likes to be. I don't know. That's the Jaden Smith to me. But anyway, Jaden Smith put out a song called Goku.
Feel like I'm Goku.
That's of all fucking things. Okay, so credit card maxed out, or whatever the fuck it was. Said my credit card got declined. I feel like I'm Goku. Is that a reference to Goku being poor or something? Because
I mean,
I think he's like
they were kind of
like raging out.
I don't get it.
Like Goku screams and powers up. He's mad.
Oh, he was mad because his credit card got declined, so he feels like he's Goku.
I could be a rapper. I'll break it down later.
I mean, alright. I mean, I'm just saying, well, maybe because I'm a nerd and I know a lot about the Dragon Ball Z lore. I'm like, that's what you want to take away? But okay. I'm mad. Let me start screaming. I feel like I'm Goku. Okay, alright. Sure, Jaden Smith. Sure. So, what else? What did you guys think of Jaden Smith's take on Goku?
I mean, he fits the profile of a SoundCloud rapper when it comes to appearance, so shit, might as well act like it.
What's sad about it, because Jaden Smith actually put out a dope ass album, so I can't even put him in this SoundCloud rapper genre because most of those niggas are trash.
Son, when you listen to this song, you knew it sounded like a SoundCloud song.
Well,
don't lie to me.
I was hearing more of an EDM thing, but
from SoundCloud, okay, I'm cool with that.
There's not too much.
Don't lie to me.
Most of those niggas are actually. Most of the EDM niggas are actually legit, though. They're legitly bad, but.
I feel like there's a whole lot of chorus with this, and it's mostly just a crank song.
It's a hook. It's a big ass hook.
But the one verse he had in there was actually pretty dope, I thought.
Which was?
Live, but it was actually.
Which was?
The one verse after the feel like I'm Goku.
That one.
The entire fucking song. I feel like I'm Goku.
The first part just drags on for so long. Like,
I mean, I guess
the only reason.
I mean, this is one of those freebie songs. He just went and started saying some nonsense. So I'm not really judging this too harshly. But at the same time, I'm like, can we get a Piccolo verse? I thought he was about to do the entire Dragon Ball Z. I thought it was gonna be a song all about Dragon Ball Z, and he's just I feel like I'm Goku because apparently my credit card got declined. How? I'm not too sure because you're fucking rich. Your dad's fucking rich. I'm not. Your whole family's fucking rich. I'm not too sure. This doesn't make too much sense. But I guess I'm thinking too hard.
Probably. You're doing the beat right now, which you probably shouldn't. Because you discussed that one.
What?
Hey Maurice, can you just not, bring up conscious rap at all? And
What the fuck? When have I ever said that? No, you're not.
I am.
In every line, there is some. I got that from somewhere.
It's. I think the saying is there's truth in jest.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
You don't know what a jester is?
I've never heard of that shit before in my life. Anyway. I'm rating the song at 5. It's not bad. If I'm drunk, I'll probably crank the shit out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright. I'm definitely gonna go back and listen to
Yeah.
it. My take, what were you saying, Jared?
I was gonna say, I'd rate this, honestly, I'd rate it a 6. The main reason why I rated it a 6 is because it's hype. It really is. It's not super lyrical. It's not like something that I would dissect and be like, damn, this man got some bars. I'm like, yo, this shit turn, hey, turn it up.
Turn it up. Okay, so okay, decent song there, Jaden Smith. I really hope you don't do this ever again, though.
I mean, don't you listen to like some of the little Yachty songs and other niggas? Uzi?
No.
Niggas?
Yeah, you can say Uzi.
I mean, I don't see this as any different than those guys.
Oh,
He got you
maybe,
there.
No, I'm okay. Maybe because it was Dragon Ball Z. I guess all Z puns. When you make a song called Goku, I thought you was gonna just start rapping about the entire show.
I mean, well, yeah, you could do that, but
It's kind of like the whole Chun-Li thing. You name the song Chun-Li.
So she did.
I
I think it was only 2 references to Chun-Li in that song, which was one, her outfit in the music video, and then chopsticks in her hair, and that was it.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing we got here. So yeah.
This is why 6 Seconds needs to come back and do anime rap, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. He got kind of lazy with it. That's why I'm fine. He's taking this break right now.
Goku. So the way he says Goku is hilarious. Anyway, let's move on. So, in the tech world, oh shit, in tech news. Come on, guys. Who the fuck even uses Google Plus anyway? So when I read that shit on the, it's like, all right. So I'm sorry, I'm ahead of myself. For everybody who doesn't know, Google has its own Facebook called Google Plus. Yeah, I know, right? Remember that? Yeah, that thing you once used in like 2016 or some shit, like maybe like 4 times, and then you was like, well, I'm gonna just go to Twitter or Instagram now. This was a nice break, but it's time to go back to where I belong. Google Plus is now shutting down its servers, not because of the massive trouble that Google got into. No, it's because nobody was using it, according to Google. So, before I break it down, what does everybody else think of it?
I forgot it was a thing.
I totally forgot it was a thing.
I
looked at
oh, good.
I looked at my fucking phone. I'm like, oh wait, it is still there because it comes installed with every Android phone.
That's what that shit is.
Yes.
I just looked at that shit like, oh, cool, Google Plus. I'll just use Google search. I don't know what the fuck that shit was.
Yeah, Google Plus is pretty much Google's answer to Facebook.
Why the fuck do they gotta compete? So they're like one of the top richest companies in the world. Why do they need to compete with Facebook, son?
Because Google wants a piece of everything.
Son, if they made a penny off of every time someone uses Google, son, they'd be billionaires.
Shit, I would say like, give me like 1/8 of a penny every single time somebody uses Google.
Like,
and I'll be probably set for life by the end of the day.
like, but I don't know, son. I don't know. It's mind-boggling to me. I'm like, they really like. When I think it was like, because when I first heard Google Plus, I was like, oh, what is this? Like some premium like drive service that they got? Social media? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, and it's funny because I was actually using it for like a month, and I was like, okay, this isn't bad. There's potential here. It probably has its own crowd too, but I'm like, I don't know. Google could be shady sometimes. Which brings me into my next point. So apparently Google, there was a bug within Google Plus that pretty much says, hey, all your information, yeah, that shit is out there, whether it's private or not. Your home address, your whatever, everything, your IP address, whatever the fuck you want to, is now like open. And Google was like, okay, we see that. Let's not tell the public about it. Let's get this. Let me say that again. This was a glitch that it reveals all of your private information, and Google knew about it and didn't do jack shit about it for months. That's not good. That's a no-go in anybody's book. So instead of saying, oh well, we fucked up, we're sorry, we're going to close down the service because Google Plus is no longer good. No, we're let's be. Google's like, hey guys, we're not shutting down Google Plus because all your private information is out there. We're shutting it down because nobody uses it. Yeah, because just let's just sweep this under the rug and let's move on. Which is extremely scummy. You guys' take.
Like, Is there a certain amount? Like, I swear it should be illegal to hear that much bullshit in one like 10 minutes. It should be illegal.
It's hilarious. It's like, okay, so it gets revealed that this big ass flaw, like big. I mean, big. This is like some OPM level shit. I don't know if you guys knew about the whole OPM thing, but that's pretty fucking big. And then the next day you say, hey, we're gonna shut it down. Why? Because nobody's using it. Nigga. Just they are not gonna they fucked up, which is pretty hilarious, but scummy at the same time.
I feel as oh good.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel as though like they have the well I mean they kind of have a right to feel this way, but they feel as though like, oh, we can do whatever the fuck we want, like niggas still gonna buy our shit anyway, you know, like fuck whatever.
And that's the and therein lies the problem. Like, it's good that they're shutting it down because they majorly fucked up, but to not even admit that you fucked up for real and you knew about it, that's kind of scummy.
It is.
And this isn't just some.
I think that's the third Google product to go down in this year alone.
Really?
Yeah. Then it was Alloy this year. Or was that last year?
Allo was still going. It's just dead to us.
Oh, true. Mbox is going away soon too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can't say because they're doubling down on Messenger right now. So I guess you got a point there. So yeah, Google, that's pretty fucked up. In other Google news, Google just had a press. Google's been in the spotlight for a lot, and I don't know. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. Hence the today's title. Google has had a press conference Tuesday, and you know it's the end of the year. It's fall time when, well, except for fucking Samsung. That's usually the time where most manufacturers give us new hardware. We get a hardware refresh. Apple just had theirs last month. I think a company called OnePlus had a month before that, and now it's Google's turn. So Google has unveiled pretty much everything we expected. So for everybody who doesn't know, Google's line of phone is called the Pixel line. The Pixel line, and we're on the third iteration. The problem with that is the Pixel 3 was the most leaked thing ever. I have never seen anything like this. When I say it was leaked, we knew everything about the fucking phone before the phone came out a month ago. There was no surprise here. There was no shock. We knew everything that was going to happen. How does this even happen nowadays? To have something leak that hard, I don't know if anybody else was like paying attention, but they had full unboxings of the actual phone a month ago.
Wow.
Full unboxing, like specs, all that shit. Niggas was using it. I really don't know what this is. So yeah, so Google has, you know, they did their press conference, and to no shock, Pixel 3 is this and that and it's that and it's this. So did anybody else besides me and Maurice watch the conference?
I didn't watch the conference.
Of course you did.
Damn, you gotta say it like that though.
Cause you're a scrub.
You right.
All right, so Maurice, what do you think of the Pixel 3 and the Pixel 3 XL?
I'm a little curious about why they decided to go with the glass back. Well, I'm not curious.
What the fuck?
Wireless charging.
Oh, that's the only reason, or
That's
is it
that's literally the only reason.
all right.
The fuck? Okay.
I mean, to be fair, wireless charging, the industry is kind of doubling down on that. So I can see why. In fact, Google was like one of the main pioneers of that when it first came out. So to not like I actually have a Pixel 2 XL, and it doesn't support wireless charging because it doesn't have a glass back. So
Are there other phones that support that, or they only have to do it through like a certain method?
So what do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't support?
Like wasn't there like some electric pad that came out a while ago, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago?
I mean, yeah,
you
it's
put your phone on there.
yeah. That's what I'm for. It's not like a set in. nothing. It's not really like a patent. It's like a technology. Like let's say I could buy any wireless charger.
No, I'm not saying it's a patent. I'm just saying like, isn't it already kind of like a thing? Like,
oh yeah, it's definitely yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely a thing. And for Google not to have done it with their last phone, especially one of the first ones to do it, was kind of weird when they did it last year. So like I was fully expecting wireless charging this year.
mm-hmm.
So yeah. So what do you think of Maurice? 'Cause I think you said you want to get the Pixel, right?
Yeah. It looks like they made like a lot of changes since.
As far as what? Because I'll tell you one thing: the design is like
It's exactly the same. Not a lot of changes. They made some decent changes. I was really concerned about like the durability of the phone. Like I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure I was going to be able to use it and have it be fanciful.
That's. I mean, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, because like what I'm trying to get at is that like the last phone had. I don't sure if you're going through this right now, but apparently you had like issues with issues with chipping on the backside because the backside's like had like some paint like mixture on the back, which was really easy to scrape off and like chip off. And I was like, oh shit, I don't want that phone because I don't take care of my shit and I need it to be a little bit more durable than my day's life, you know.
True. Well, I'm looking at mine, and yeah, mine does have a little bit of chipping on it, but it's not like a nigga phone. That's kind of rude.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
Son, that's the best way I can like describe it. You know how like some niggas like just don't take care of their shit, like just they'll have a phone for like a month and it looks like they had it for like 4 years and shit. I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it. But yeah, it's definitely it's a little noticeable if you're like actually looking at it. But if you're like one of those people who like kind of somewhat takes care of their phone, then you're going to be fine. I would imagine that the build quality is even a little bit better than what I have right now.
Yeah. I feel you. I think the glass back, making back a little glass is what really sets that apart. Well, not really sets it apart, but makes it better than its previous version.
True. And you can go. You can be on board with that whole wireless charger thing. I think it's kind of cool. I don't really see a need for it, to be honest with you. I still think it's kind of a fad, but the rest of the industry is still pushing that shit hard.
Yeah, facts.
So what do you think of the notch? Because that's one of the things that's like.
I don't care as much about the notch. I don't really care because like I'm the type of guy that's very well. I don't want to say that. I don't think it's as big of a deal. Yes, it's very obscene in comparison to the iPhone notch, the iPhone XS Max and XS notch. But I don't think it's bad per se. I don't think it's like, oh my god, this phone's hideous because I have this notch. No, I don't think it's anything like that.
Okay.
I don't know. It's not a deal breaker for me.
It's almost a deal breaker for me. I would if I was getting another phone, but I'm not, I would definitely get the smaller Pixel because I don't know. There's something about the notch. I said this before. I don't like what the notch represents because Apple did it first, and now everybody's copying Apple. I hate that shit. I hate that shit so fucking much.
That is a good thing. I mean, the copying thing is kind of lame, but in some respects, it's cool because it allows us to have a lot more options than we normally would. The fact that Apple is making these other dudes kind of jump ship in a sense and add their own spin and their own twist onto these new devices actually is a pretty neat thing in my opinion.
It would be pretty neat if I actually saw why they're doing it. And I honestly don't see why they're doing it. Like last year, well, 2 years ago, Apple got rid of the headphone jack. Google made fun of them. The next year, Google gets rid of the headphone jack. For no fucking reason. I'm like, what's the point? What's the functionality here? There has to be one reason why they can tell me why they got rid of it.
Not to mention the iPhone 10 is like a thicker fucking phone.
It's ridiculous. You're getting less service. It's still a step back. Yes, I get it, the whole wireless earbud things, but guess what? That's not gonna catch on for a fucking while, alright?
Wireless earbuds? I disagree because I just bought some V-Modas like 2 weeks
Wireless?
back. Yes.
I don't know, maybe.
They have the secondary feature of being non-wireless. They're like DJ.
Maybe it's just me. I just don't like the idea of my headphones. It just sounds weird.
I would give the Android ones, the iPhone ones a shot. Because those are actually, they're supposed to work with like mostly iPhone products, Apple products, but I see everyone at my job with them. My coworkers have them, and they swear about it. So if there is a Google equivalent, I would suggest getting those, because those seem like a pretty neat idea, a neat idea. They seem pretty usable. Well, they seem alright.
Nah, I would lose that shit in a heartbeat, son.
I feel you, but I thought the same thing. You get like a little hearing piece for it too.
I would lose that.
Son.
This year.
Say what?
How many wallets you go through this year?
How many wallets did I go through?
Yeah.
That's different because the wallet holds my life.
For some niggas headphones are their life.
I want them.
Headphones are my life.
I like.
I hear these dumbass niggas on the fucking train when I ride when I'm riding metro up
Oh yeah, I was literally late for work several times.
Like I said, I would never lose those fucking headphones, especially with the Mount Lily.
All right.
I would never lose that.
I guess. I don't know.
That's so what I'm trying to get at is, if it's important enough, you're not going to lose. The fact that how I know how you are, take a little bit of your personality. How you are, if you're about to spend $100 on everything, you are not going to lose.
You'd be very surprised.
Well, there we go. Shattered expectations. I think
Subverting expectations.
I think the Apple AirPods are actually pretty cool. I would love to see different designs from other people that aren't cheap. Out of the store, you know.
It just makes me feel like a dick whenever I see him. I mean, if I would.
I mean,
Hey, look at me, guys! I have $150 headphones for like just because it's not on a fucking wire.
I'll say that. I'm also like 260.
Wow.
I was talking about the Apple ones.
I know, but you said I have $150 Air headphones. I'm like, damn, I got 260. I'm no better.
But it's the fact that you get the same. I'm just guessing, but I'm guessing you're getting the same exact quality as the. Right the fuck
those
now.
Those do have noise cancellation, so that's actually pretty dope. The wired ones do not.
How can they have what? Okay.
I don't, son. That's the Apple magic, son. I don't know.
Whatever, son. I think you niggas are getting swindled.
I
You
haven't
damn
bought,
bamboozled.
I haven't bought them, but I wouldn't see them as a bad purchase. They seem pretty fucking functional. Especially because I cannot go back to wired headphones anymore because I've literally at my desk I have my Mac set up, and then sometimes I go to the bathroom. I left my headphones on, walk to the bathroom. Oh shit! This music got really good.
Wow.
And then the rap came on with some really hard lyrics. I'm like, oh, that's my music. Oh, it's
Wow.
still working from that.
Wow. This guy.
Wow, baby, we made it. We in there.
This guy. But anyway, yeah. So just to rattle off a couple of things. Two pairs of phones, one big, one small. One has a notch, one doesn't. One's 5.5 inches, one 3 inches. Not that you're going to notice that in real life.
You talking about the Pixel?
Yes.
You said, no, one's 6.3.
Yes, I said.
6.3? Oh,
Yeah. What else? Other than that, they're pretty much the same fucking phone, which I actually opt for, especially last year, because Apple had this dumbass thing. The bigger phone is obviously the better fucking phone. We're not gonna put all the bells and whistles on the bigger phone, and that shit drove me up the fucking wall. Like, why would you do that to your consumers? Not everybody wants a big ass phone, and I don't know. I love Google for that. That shit was annoying. The bigger Apple, I think it was like the iPhone 8. The bigger phone had a bigger battery, a better camera, a better screen. I'm like, what the fuck?
Stay still.
There was no reason to get the smaller one.
The better battery was
Yeah, but the better camera though, and the bigger iPhone definitely better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm saying there's probably size constraints that they have to do for the smaller phones, so I can see that.
Explosives out!
Nah, especially when Google made it so fucking
I mean, again, I don't know, 'cause, like, Apple put in what Apple wants, and Apple puts in what Apple wants.
And that's pretty much it, and you niggas will love it. Or die.
Out of ammo!
So, yeah, do we think that...
Yes, I'm dying.
Okay. Do we think the Pixel 3 is going to be a flop, or... I mean, obviously it's not.
I mean, I hope it's not at this point. I don't think it is.
I mean, looking at that price compared to like the new Apple iPhones, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Right.
Let's talk about that for 1 second. That was actually a big price jump that they did this year. I wasn't expecting that either. So the smaller phone, the base model is starting at $800, and I'm like, what? Wow, that's let's put that in perspective. Last year, the base price was $650.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, that shit was crazy.
I mean, it's still only $1,200.
That's true. I think the maxed out iPhone
Stay down.
10X. I will never get over the fucking. The iPhone 10X Max. So it's kind of ugly. But yeah, the maxed out iPhone is going for like what, 1,200? This shit is crazy. So I don't know what the fuck is going on.
How much is the price? How much does the maxed out Pixel XL go to?
I looked online. I looked up the 64 gigabyte version, and 4 gigabytes is probably all you need. And if you get that with the preferred care, that was $1,000. If you want to get the one where you double the storage, which is 128 gigs, why you need that much, I don't know. But that's if I had to guess, that would probably. If I had to guess, that would probably run you at a base of 1,000, and then with the preferred care, which I strongly recommend you get because these things do break, and Google will actually replace that shit like no questions. You're probably looking at 11. So yeah.
Why doesn't it show the price?
Until the end, cause they gotta get you in there, son. They gotta get you in there. Google also had a lot of other things. They had a new tablet that nobody's gonna fucking, and they had a new.
Oh, they also had quick charging bases too, which is also pretty dope in those phones.
You listen to Apple? You listening?
Yeah.
You
And the
listening?
new ones have the capabilities too. They just don't put that charger in the box.
That's an extra 40, my guy. Right, son. You mean on top of the $1,200 phone, you can't put a quick charger in the fucking box? Damn, that's an extra 4. Damn. You niggas getting milked dry. Shit is crazy. You know you want that Pixel 3, son.
That's what I'm getting.
Nah, you want the smaller one though.
Oh no, fuck that.
What's wrong with the smaller one? It's the same fucking phone.
Big niggas need big phones, nigga.
I want real estate, son.
You want real estate? This is the same nigga that just said he's worried about breaking the phone.
No, I was worried about breaking the Pixel too.
Oh no, fuck that. Fuck that. The all glass phone seems more durable.
Glass, but you know I've dropped my phone several times.
The all glass phone seems more durable. That's
I
what.
know, it's so weird to say. It's so weird.
Okay, alright. This nigga never had an iPhone 4.
I have an iPhone 8, and that shit, right, that glass is like bigger than the new one. But my iPhone 8 feels so fucking sturdy. It's ridiculous. Like, I feel like I have like a small sheet of brick in my hand. I literally just went up to the Supreme brick, chop off a little bit, and I was just. You know they sell that shit?
You're asking. You're telling the person who has been in that culture for a while now. Of course, I knew about that.
Why a fucking brick? I don't understand.
Welcome to the culture.
Son, they took a simple as fucking.
And put Supreme on it.
Simple as fucking material.
And put Supreme on it.
And then the price went up by 1,000%.
That's what you call branding. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm.
Jared,
I don't know, son.
Why are you acting like I'm the one that did it?
it's not helping. It's not helping.
What do you want me? What do you want me to say? It's a fact.
Yeah, Maurice, that shit's dumb.
No, it's ludicrous.
Alright, took you a while to get to that.
it's because I'm desensitized to it. I knew
have a
that.
fucking coworker who says like I am going to have this brick be the foundation of the whole mount build. And I'm like, if you don't shut your dumb ass up.
I mean, it's his dream and it's his prerogative.
Son,
Oh man, wait until you see. Well, there's nothing that's really doing Yeezy numbers like back in the day, because Yeezy was pretty fucking stupid. But Supreme is a pretty close second. Supreme makes no sense. Hey, look at this shirt. Now let's put Supreme on it. Boom. Money.
put a sticker on your Mac laptop and that should blow up.
Actually, to be honest with you, Apple kind of does the same.
I know, but no, I'm saying put that label on an Apple laptop and watch that shit just blow up.
Son, if they ever make a Supreme MacBook,
Laptop, it's
ooh,
done.
it's
No
over.
no one's buying it. No one's gonna have it.
Shit.
Rappers gonna buy it.
I know niggas, right? Some little white kids with nothing to do, son. Oh yeah, $10,000 for a MacBook Pro. Fuck yeah, it's probably gonna be more than that.
You could just buy an actual laptop.
Right. In fact, you can also put a down payment on a house, but you could do that. But nah, you want this Supreme MacBook, which you're probably just gonna do nothing but get on Google. So yeah, I'll never get over kids that go to college and buy a MacBook Air or Pro. I don't understand that shit. I know, son. I know. It's fucking disgusting. It's fucking ridiculous. Let's move on. Alright, so in gaming news, we're getting Borderlands VR. Who the fuck cares? Nah, I'm not.
Son, I'm beyond tilted about that shit.
Who the fuck?
Son, they've released this game, what, 3 times? They released the original Borderlands 2, then they released, the Game of the Year edition, then they released the fucking Handsome Collection, and now these niggas gonna release it in VR? Son, give me BL3! Stop playing with my emotions, yo!
Kind of sounds like what Square's doing with Kingdom Hearts.
Like the game already has like a very dedicated community that makes unofficial patches that I'm running right now, and Gearbox is cool with it, but then these niggas just want to put out a VR. Who the fuck's gonna play this in VR?
Yeah, VR isn't nowhere near as big as, and I'm not saying that Borderlands doesn't have like a big that. But I would still say that the Borderlands fandom is still on more of the niche side than the mainstream side. That's just how I would see it. But
kind of interesting.
It looked interesting, but son, my God, why the fuck? Like, okay, my thing is, it was already like you got niggas everywhere. Like you got buzzers flying in the air, you got like random lunatics coming at you with grenades and axes and shit, and you want to add, hey, let me actually use aim to where I can like twist this gun, and it kind of looked cheesy, honestly, the way you aimed. It looked like you're pointing in this direction, but you're hitting the dude that's like right in front of me, and I'm just like, the fuck is going on? I don't know.
Sounds like you're thinking too hard.
Yeah, because I want BO3. Fuck this bullshit.
Well, I want Kingdom Hearts 3, and guess what I'm getting next week? Every Kingdom Hearts game ever. Why they couldn't then fucking do that, I have no idea. But hey, Square. Not all on one disc.
No, because they had to like rework some of the games because no one would want to play through them.
Right, so not all on one disc, like I said.
I mean, yeah, but that there are reasons why that didn't happen at first. Like,
Are there
they've already done the work.
Are there reasons why it came on every single fucking handheld?
Yeah, that shit was weird.
Like
They're trying to broaden their market. They weren't.
Shut up.
Bro.
Them re-releasing the game on one disc. It finally happened. realizing that they had to like go back and redo games on the first disc. Like they recoded on that disc.
So it's re-recoded?
It was change of memory. They did so it's change of memory.
So why didn't they?
Instead of it being a 2D game, they made it 3D.
So why did they split it up?
Because they were working on the game.
Why didn't they wait?
They wasn't gonna make money.
Okay, alright.
There we go. There we go.
These are a lot of games that are coming out. And how development works, you can't just throw all 8 or 9 or 10 of these games onto one disc.
Yes, you can, because these games came out 10 years ago.
When you have a design workflow that dictates you needing to redo some of these games or cut out and refocus some of these games into like a better experience.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Plus, they came out on PS3, which didn't have a lot of disc space.
Here's my thing. If they did all that work on PS3, they redid all the games in that era. Well, let me finish. They redid all the games. No, you're not letting me finish.
They did those games for PlayStation 4 as well, and put all those games on that one disc. The only one that wasn't on there, I think, was whatever came out in 2.8. But they're all together in one disc again for the third or fourth time.
So they have resold us the same fucking thing.
No, have you bought any of them?
No, I haven't.
No, they have.
But there's, what do you? Wait, no.
Your original point was they finally did this, and I'm like, nigga, they've been doing this for years. And they remade certain games, put them on 2 separate discs, then put both those discs onto one disc for the PS4, and now they're doing it again. But now they're adding the 2.8 content, and I guess Dream Drop this.
Wait, the entire series has never been.
Not the entire series, only because they had 2.8 come out after 1.5 and 2.5 got re-released.
I can understand that. I'm not blaming them for that. What I'm saying is, how come back when we doing this era, why couldn't they just say, well, we're just gonna put everything on one disc just to make the shit easy?
Because it started on the PlayStation 3, which had a lower disc space than what the PlayStation 4 had. So they couldn't put all 8 or 10 of those games on there. And they also, again, I'm saying this again, they remade one of those games from a 2D game to a 3D game.
Okay, well, I can give you the PS3 thing. Then how come they redid it for PS4?
What do you mean we did it? Like
They did the same shit they did on PS3 on the PS4. Which is 1.2.
Wait, no, wait.
2. I mean, huh?
But it's all on one disc, like the 1.5 and 2.5?
Yes. No. Why did they separate them on the PS4? Because as I recall, for the PS4, they had 1.5 and 2.5 out again, and now they just turn around. Okay, here it is. No.
Hold up.
Oh, I'll wait.
I'm just gonna make sure I'm right.
He said, I'll wait.
Yeah, and I'm like, why not just put that shit together? And now it's like, oh,
Here it is, right here. Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, $20 at GameStop. Those 2 games on PS4.
Niggas still go there?
Nah, nigga, that was just the first one I got.
I'm still faulting for not putting it on one disc.
It's on one
first.
disc right here. Like I said, the only one that's probably not on there is maybe Dream Drop Distance and the 2.8 game, which is like Aqua's extended story, which is like a new game that they made up.
So you're okay with them selling us the same game over again?
I'm not buying it, so I don't do it.
As
far as like a business practice, it's a little weird. I'll give you that. But the whole thing I'm arguing is that they've already done it. So it's not nothing new. It's just they're doing it again to add the other games to it. So you're not spending $60 online for the 2.8, which is a really short game, and then another 40 or $50 online for the 1.5 and 1.2.
This is effort that they could have put into Kingdom Hearts 3.
I don't know what to tell you.
This is a lot of effort.
Like I said, we started with the whole, they should have done this before, and I'm like, they did, and that was it. But yeah, I agree. This is
They kind of.
This is effort that could have been put elsewhere, but I'm not sure what the game was looking like.
The same way it was looking 5 years ago. Cause those
Okay.
niggas go outside, son.
Nah,
Apparently. All right, so where the fuck are we at? Fuck Borderlands VR. Moving on. PlayStation Network is finally going to give us something that we've been asking for the past. I feel like it's been 20 years, but that's kind of wild because nothing's been out for 20 years so far. So we're finally almost getting ready to kind of sorta get ready to change our PSN names.
Son, I
It's
feel
been a
as
long time coming.
I feel as though shit's really changing. Yo, we got. I mean, at first we had the rumor that PS4 and Xbox players gonna be able to play together. We get rumors that Fortnite's been doing it, and now like PS4 is like gonna look into it. Bro, times is changing. But in the end, you should just get a PC anyway. But I ain't gonna say anything like that.
I did.
Hey,
That's
see,
what I did.
my man ascended.
I'm in there
it's
now.
like $40.
Anyway. Where the fuck were we at? Yeah, so Sony's be like, hey, we should listen. And I swear to God, it can't be this hard to code something that says, hey, you can change your name now. But
It's really not.
PC's been doing it. Xbox been doing it like for fucking years now. Like, bro.
yeah, and it's funny because it comes to a point where it's like, well, I gotta fucking care. I feel that's an ongoing gag for like some of these manufacturers. All right, here it is. Well, nigga, we asked for that 15 years ago. You late. So yeah, we don't give a shit now. So I don't know. I'm definitely excited for it, but I'm less excited for it now because obviously
Yeah.
PC, the entire ocean is available to me now. We're really about to get into this shit, especially next week. Call of Duty.
Are you buying Black Ops 4, son?
I mean, I kind of have to because I gotta play something on this damn thing.
I mean, I'll get it with you if you want.
I don't know whether I want to do PS4 or PC.
Nigga. See, and okay, this is where I have a huge fucking problem about Call of Duty. Side tangent, but quick side tangent. Why the fuck is that Pro League on console?
Why is what?
The fucking Call of Duty Pro League is on console. For some fucking reason.
Pro League?
Yes.
Probably can't keep up with Counter-Strike.
Like, and son, see, here's the. I even looked up into it and shit, and apparently, like, if the PS4 players were able to play against the PC players, it'd be apparently a disadvantage. Like, niggas would be too good at the game. And I'm like, isn't that the point, to be too good at the game to be a pro? Like,
Maybe they should have a separate league. One for that doesn't make any sense.
they do that for Smite.
So,
They do that for Smite, though.
Not a good idea.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's.
There'll be more attention put on
But I'll tell you this now, though. If you buy Black Ops 4 for PC, I guarantee you the main majority of the people that are playing Black Ops 4 is going to be on console. I'm not saying it's going to be dead on PC because of the Battle Royale and, niggas like Shroud, Dr. Disrespect, them niggas going to be playing it. I think, pretty sure they enjoyed it from what I saw. But yeah, you're going to see mainly people on PC playing the Battle Royale version, most likely. Maybe the multiplayer, but yeah, that's just it.
Yeah, I'm more worried about it. I'm more worried about Call of Duty 4 just dying on PC. There's just so much shit to do on PC.
Right?
Like,
Like,
it's like why stick with it?
some spell break. Like I'm sorry.
I mean, you'll always find people that play.
Yeah, it's not gonna be dead.
Fortnite, yeah, it's not gonna be. Or Tekken versus PUBG, which is like what, millions of people right now.
This-
Tekken only have like 40,000.
Okay.
Yeah, PUBG is like the most played game on Steam right now.
Yeah, but I mean, you'll be able. It won't. If it's like complete trash, like what's that game? Black Clover Quartet Knights trash.
I thought she was about. I was thinking of the anime.
Right?
Well, I mean, that's the anime. That's the anime game.
Oh man, what the fuck? Man, fuck that.
Exactly. If it's like that, then like yeah, of course, it's probably not going to last. You probably should invest your money, but it's Call of Duty, and niggas buy Call of Duty.
Niggas do buy for some fucking reason, but niggas do buy Call of Duty.
Son,
You're
niggas.
probably gonna be fine. It won't have like a PUBG player base, but you'll have a.
I guess that's fair. And then I keep. I'll get my fucking PS4 if I just actually don't want to sweat and not. I'm sorry. That's a big thing. That's a big thing with me. Sometimes I don't feel like giving my all to a video game. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just want to like.
Is that one game you don't?
There we go, son.
The only thing is you'll probably just have to get used to using keyboard. I'm frustrated.
You can just hook up a controller.
About to put my controller right in there. Where to drop?
Oh yeah. Drop me in, homie. I'm there.
As long as it's not DS3, because
You use
boy.
it for PUBG? Your controller? Or you use
Fuck no.
He said, "Fuck no."
That shit not on Xbox.
Holy shit. Nah, that shit would be damn near impossible.
I mean, they could add like, cause like they have controller support for Destiny 2. They actually have like aim assist if you plug in.
That shit is so stupid. That is so stupid.
Yo, get some skill for your skill.
Please.
Get some skill. Okay. Okay. We've established that what the fuck did we just establish there?
I mean, PC is just better.
Oh, you getting it on Windows or you getting it on Steam?
Oh, what?
Call of Duty.
What do you mean get it on Windows?
Xbox Live.
Oh, that. I'm probably just depending like on the player base. I was actually gonna fill it out, like wait like a week, check the charts on like how many people are actually playing this on PC, just to see like is this game like actually thriving. I mean, I know it's gonna be all right, but I don't know. But most likely, I'm probably gonna get it on Blizzard.
I think I'm gonna get it on. Oh wait, it's coming out on
Blizzard?
Yeah, it's coming out on Battle.net.
I forgot.
Yeah, it's coming out on Battle.net.
Yeah, they did announce that.
I was so confused when you said Windows for a second. I'm like, what the fuck you mean Windows, nigga? Like,
Well, Xbox Live is gonna have it on their store.
yeah, but nigga, what? No.
I was under the assumption that Steam sold everything.
Right? Niggas have just been like, yeah, nigga, I don't know. People just been shying away from Steam, and I don't know if that's just like they want more money, that Steam is like fucking up, but that's crazy. Probably.
They are fucking up, but I don't think it's only like the business. But it's just like they have to pay Steam, I think, a certain fee, something like that. I'm not sure like exactly what it is. Can hand over some type of money.
I mean, if the game is big enough, I'm pretty sure it doesn't even gonna matter, because 9 times out of 10, people who post things on Steam want their games to be known, like, hey, I really want people to play this game, so put it on Steam. If it's like Call of Duty, niggas gonna buy that shit wherever it is. That shit can be on fucking MySpace and people will buy it.
But yeah, if they have like their own platform they're selling on, then all the money comes to them.
Damn.
Duty. Oh man, niggas don't play Overwatch anymore, and that's gonna make me sad.
People are actually getting pissed off.
Say what?
Talking to me or what's his name? Maurice. Oh, I was about to say, I think it was like maybe a couple months ago, people were getting like pissed off, and I'm talking about pro players are getting pissed off with Overwatch, because it was just like, they're constantly doing all these different changes and reverting shit. Like, apparently people were pissed at the new Torbjorn rework, and it's just like, Blizzard, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, why is balancing this difficult? And I'm like, isn't balancing been difficult with every game that's taken competitively? Like, they always go back and forth with this bullshit.
Not Tekken.
You're right. Well, I don't know, I think fighting games are a little different than like shooters, and I don't know. Because fighting games, like, the main thing that's a problem is, like, maybe a move that's way too strong, or in some cases, like, a whole character is way too strong. But Overwatch, like, if someone, like, let's say, like, this game was balanced, right? And then I find, like, an exploit, like, oh, shit, if I do this, then I win the game instantly. Then they change up everything to fix that. And the fact that they changed up everything changes up things that they just changed, so they have to change it again. Like, bro, it never stops. It really doesn't.
Sound pretty upset.
But yeah, people are just getting frustrated with the meta, and I don't know, I'm pretty, like, Overwatch is still like one of the top like 10 games played in the world, but I don't know, I think it just lost its hype for me. Hammond's cool, but Sombra, like, I don't know, I love Sombra.
I was never really on the Overwatch hype as much as everybody else. I definitely could have spent some more time with the game, but then again, I had a fucking laptop, so that's
Damn.
that was that. So I'm actually looking forward to getting back into it. I just don't have to wait for it to play. I'm pretty sure Maurice is gonna be playing fucking Smite for 40 hours a day.
I'm trying to move away from that game. That game is
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm only going into stream mode.
You've now hit the point where me and the rest of the crew hit with League of Legends 3 years ago.
No.
Yes, you did.
No. I've hit that point 1 year and a half. The only reason.
With Smite.
Yes. The only reason I'm saying is because I'm from being here.
Wow. That's pretty rough.
I know.
Let's go over shit, nigga. Play Overwatch with me.
Nigga, invite me.
Alright, I got it.
Now. Do that.
Hey, yo.
Wow, this nigga was joking. Oh, wait, you... This nigga.
I'm not used to you having a decent computer. You know?
Damn.
That's a new thing for me.
I mean, it did just happen three days ago.
It's good for all of us. It's good for Jared on Naruto's birthday.
Right.
Son. I fucking hate y'all.
I mean, your fault for being born on the Hokkaido.
How the hell is it my fault?
I mean,
Son,
Give your mom another day.
son, a nigga cut open my mom to get my ass out. I was chilling.
nah, you better get back in there. You
Alright.
wait till
Right the fuck down.
Just smack the shit out the dog. It's like, I ain't say put me out, nigga. I'm still cruising, bro. I'm on my last chapter of this manga. Chill the fuck out, son.
Exactly.
You right.
Exactly.
You right.
Okay, so yeah, it's actually it's not 40. So I think this is a good. We didn't get to everything today. We did not get to everything today. Yeah, but at the same time, it's also kind of on the later side of things. So this is a good spot to wrap up. So does anybody have any closing statements that they would like to make? Where is Kingdom Hearts 3?
Where the fuck? I need two things right now, son. I need Borderlands 3, and I need Spellbreak to like get released, son. I need that game to dominate. Like, those probably gonna be the only two games I play. Like, oh my god, son, you need to play Spellbreak. You need to play Spellbreak.
I need Kingdom Hearts 3.
Nah, you need to play Spellbreak.
Nah, I don't think you realize 15 years is just, well, what happened? Nah, 15 years, so. Man, what if Kingdom Hearts 3 is ass?
What if Spellbreak was amazing?
Right.
Nah.
Kingdom Hearts is like a long off distance. You play Spellbreak.
My PC not good enough for us.
Son, if your PC not good enough to play Spellbreak, son, you need to take that shit back and smack the shit out of whoever sold it to you.
Exactly. And your PlayStation not good enough.
Son, I'll smack the shit out of him for you, son. I'll fly up there. What's good? Yeah, we squaring up on that nigga.
Swearing up.
My PC can barely handle,
Yeah. My man lags by going into fucking BIOS.
Yeah, that is that. And that's what you call toaster.
Son,
Holy shit. But yeah, that's my closing statement. Where's Kingdom Hearts 3? Yeah, if Maurice doesn't have anything else, or
You
Jared
just
doesn't
stole my
have
closing statement.
damn.
no,
He did say it first. He did say it first, though.
We have the same closing
You
statement.
stole mine.
How was it stealing? You didn't patent it.
I did. For the last 3 weeks I've been saying, when's Kingdom Hearts 3? When's Kingdom Hearts 3?
You want to know what's funny?
No.
I'm not even. No, no, this is an actual joke. Son, you know what's actually funny? But no, seriously, would you believe me if I said ever since I've had patiently waited for Kingdom Hearts 3? Would you believe me if I said that?
No, because you just stole it.
Damn.
Okay, but well, anyway, I literally have not changed. Haven't had that
No, I saw it.
5 years ago,
I saw
and I'm like, that shows you the dedication right there. I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to do with that when the game actually comes out. Patiently waited. Anyway, we can wrap up here, guys. If you made it to the end, and how you can like, comment, subscribe. You can do that. You can share it to your timeline, whatever timeline that is. Probably not Facebook. You probably don't want your family to know that you're listening to this bullshit. But you can share it everywhere else. You can share it on Google Plus. you got 10 months. It'd be so funny if niggas just started wilding out on Google. That'd be so funny. In fact, I might just go on there. In fact, I might not go on there because I might realize that it's actually pretty fucking decent, and then it's gonna go the away. Oh, but anyway, that's the IMO podcast. We're gonna go ahead and sign off live from Washington D.C. Well, some of us are in D.C.
I mean, I'm still in Washington, just not in the right one.
Washington D.C.
All right, son. That's
Hey,
all right.
nigga, there's nothing in Washington State.
I mean, we got Nintendo over here.
Man, y'all got that big ass tower that the name I can't really. The
It's
white one.
it's
And that's pretty much it.
the Space Needle, nigga. We got the
There
Space
you
Needle,
go. And that's all y'all got.
and we got Nintendo over here. What's good?
Why do you keep saying that?
Because Nintendo is big as shit right now because of the Switch, and I could go up there literally in 45 minutes. How long is it gonna take your ass to get up there? I'll wait.
What's that got to do with Washington State?
Because Washington State has Nintendo's headquarters over here, son. Nintendo of America
IMO podcast signing off.
Alright, peace out, films.